We're back. You're watching the Jersey City Show, and next Tuesday's Election Day. So I'm going to try to get as many candidates between now and Election Day. We got Tuesday and Thursday to go. Let's bring on my buddy from Ward A, my friend Denise Ridley. There
Hi,
she
Pat.
is.
How are you?
Hey, kid. Denise, we got 8 minutes. Tell me why you're running for council in Ward A. Tell me the whole Denise Ridley experience.
Okay, well, my main purpose for running for city council in Ward A is because, one, I'm a lifelong resident. I've seen our ward change. I know what we need, and I know that it's time for us to make sure that we have a council person that is prepared to move us forward. There are a lot of changes that are on the way to Ward A. We see that development is coming on the west side with the University Plaza. We see that the Bayfront project is going back out to bid. And we see a few other projects that are on the books for Ward A. And we want to make sure that we are moving Ward A forward in a direction that is going to help us flourish, and at the same time, not count out our residents that are currently in Ward A. We also want to make sure that we have a council person that is very present in the community and that keeps the community informed. I feel like I'm that candidate, and that's why I decided to run, because I believe that it's time for Ward A to stand up and make sure that we are demanding the things that we want in our ward.
What are some of the big issues in Ward A?
Issues in Ward A, of course, crime is an issue throughout the city. That's important to all residents. So that's something that we definitely want to take a look at and make sure that we're working with our police department on, make sure that our police department is looking for new and innovative ways to combat the crime that's going on in Ward A. We know that our police department has increased, and that is a good thing, but we want to make sure that the tactics that they're using are productive to what's currently going on in Ward A and to be able to fight that crime. Another issue that we've been looking at during this campaign is the upcoming tax revow. We know that a lot of our residents are concerned about that. So we want to make sure that they have access to proper information and resources that can assist them through that process. Once that revow is done, should they have an issue, should they not be satisfied with their new tax bill, we're currently working with attorneys, tax attorneys, to make sure that we're aware of the rules and that we can transfer any information to our residents. So that's a big concern. We're also concerned about, as I mentioned before, development coming into the area. And we want to make sure that as much as possible, we can meet with these developers to see what ideas they are bringing into our city. We don't want to wake up and see a building next to us and not know anything about it. What's in there? Are they condos? Are they apartments? We want to have a part in what goes on in our ward.
In the development issue, are they developing there without parking?
For which project?
With the developments that are going on in Ward A, are they developing without necessary parking?
The developments that are currently going on in the plans, there are parking. I know that a hot issue in Ward A is the development at JFK and Custer Avenue, and I've met with residents from Custer Avenue to discuss their concerns. They held a rally back in the summer that members of our team attended. Oh, one second, you're freezing up on me. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
okay, I think I'm back. Okay, great. The development on Custer and JFK, that plan does have parking in it. And I know that residents in that area, particularly Custer and Gates, are concerned about that. So what we're trying to do now is make sure we keep an eye on that project, make sure that they are following the plans that they put in place and that are currently on the books, because parking is included. And we want to make sure that that's definitely carried out, because parking can be a big issue.
With the development, what about the 2-family, 3-family homes that are being built? I'm sure you have a lot of them in Ward A, and they have the driveway cuts and the garages. Is that a problem going on in Ward A?
You know, I haven't had too many complaints about the new developments in their driveways. It's a plus that they do have parking for the residents, but at the same time, that does take some off-street on-street parking away from the residents who may not have a driveway. The major concern has been for these larger projects that might come into the area and making sure that they have parking.
Well, I'm a Ward D guy, and one of the problems we have is what we call the cookie cutter homes. They're 2-3 family homes. They
Yes.
get the driveway, they get the garage. That parking spot is taken away from the neighborhood. It's reserved now for that
Correct.
homeowner. And the guy next door to that house who doesn't have a garage, his house is 50 years old, they didn't have driveways then, he can't have a parking spot. That's the problem we have in the Heights here. You know, basically that cookie cutter house, they have a reserved parking spot. The guy next door doesn't have a reserved parking spot.
Yes, and a lot of those houses are taking parking off the street. So while they're accommodating parking for the new resident, they are taking parking away from residents who have been there for a while. So I believe that parking is beginning to be an issue throughout the entire city, and it's something that we definitely need to take the time to look at and find some new tactical ways that we can better make sure that parking is available. Because while we do want to try our best to be as green as possible, there are a lot of residents who still drive and who still need their cars to go to work and go to the supermarket and just to travel on a daily basis. So we don't want to neglect that fact and not have adequate parking for our residents.
Now, I'm all in favor of being green and environmentally correct, but we're Jersey City people, we drive. They're the reason we have cars, like you said. We want to go food shopping, we go to Home Depot, we go to work. A lot of us don't work in Jersey City. We need our cars.
Correct.
Somehow, some way, we have to address the parking. And in Ward D, it's a big issue. And I know it's becoming a very big issue in Ward A. How do you solve that? You're going to have to work with the administration, the parking authority, and come up with some sort of a game plan.
Yes, and one of the ideas that I had, and I don't know if it's possible, but something that I would definitely float to see if it is possible, is some of the abandoned lots or some abandoned property that the city may own throughout the city. It might be a good idea to change some of those into community lots. Even if you charge residents $30 a month, I think a lot of residents would be willing to pay that. And then we've also generated additional income for the city.
Denise, we think alike. What I'm talking about in Ward D, pocket parking lots, where maybe we can only take 10 cars, but you take 10 cars off the street, you're really creating 20 spots. You got the 10 in the lot, now you got 10 freed up on the street. So that's one way of doing it. There's abandoned buildings, we have vacant lots. You're on the right track there, kid. That's probably why you're going to be a council person from Ward A. Listen, we're out of time. We're out of time. Good luck. Hopefully I can get you back one more time before the election, but good luck out there, kid.
Okay, I'll definitely try. Thank you so much, Pat. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. That was Denise Ridley. She's running for election in Ward A on Steve Phillips' ticket. We're going to break for commercial. We'll be right back.